everybody. It is, what's today? Shane, is this Monday? It's Monday today, and Shane is visiting me. Say hi, Shane.
Hi.
All right, let's get the day rolling. Everybody's up already and dressed, and we are, hi, Misty. We're just getting it going today. So what am I going to do? Monday is full of possibilities. New things to clean and different things to do, you know, so... Okay, I did most of my cooking yesterday for the week. What am I having for breakfast this morning? Okay, you know, one of the things that kind of frustrated me on this no junk food challenge is that here I thought I keep a lot of my appliances in this closet out of the way because since we're selling the house, I don't want everything cluttering up the counters. But anyway, one of the things that really frustrated me is that, you know, I love pastries, I love pancakes, I love things like that. Are pancakes a pastry, right? Because I can have whole grains on this, but I can't have like cookies and cakes and stuff like that. But I don't really consider pancakes a pastry. Do you? I don't know. I mean, at the same time, so I've been having low carb pancakes. If I add regular pancakes back in, I'll go crazy, right? Putting dishes away. Okay, so, yeah, because I'm thinking, you know, I could, if I get a hankering for something sweet, I could make something that's like low carb. I could make truffles or cheesecake or something like that that's like totally keto, right? Except I can't, because on the no junk food challenge, you can't have pastries and you can't have those kinds of things. And you certainly can't have chocolate. So that removes all kinds of stuff, right? So it's been a real challenge to find what would, you know, suffice. And granted, my cravings have calmed down a bit. When they were going nuts and I couldn't like find anything sweet that would fit in those perimeters, I took a teaspoon of almond butter at one point and I mixed it with sugar-free syrup and I used a pork rinds to dip into it. And I know it sounds like yard, you know, disgusting. But guess what? It did the trick. And it sounds disgusting, but it's like it had the perfect amount of sweet and salty and it mixed and it had a lot of protein in it and it totally calmed my cravings. It was weird. I haven't done it again though. But if I have to, I will. So let's see what the day holds. I'll show you what I'm having for breakfast this morning. I have two turkey Jimmy Dean links this morning for 2 points, and then I've got green beans. I've got a full cup here, and then I've got 2 eggs over easy, and I overdid them a little bit. You know, a quarter of an avocado, and then what I'm going to be drinking here is some cashew milk, and I've got 1/8 of a cup of this whole milk Greek yogurt. It is not non-fat because the sugar is higher in there, and this doesn't have sugar added. It's just you know, it's just yogurt, but it does of course have, you know, its own natural sugars. So this was lowest, and the Great Value one was lower than all of the other ones, even the you know, the Greek Gods version of that. And so I'm adding a handful of blueberries into this. Going to add my cashew milk. I'm out of stevia this morning. I might put a splash of sugar-free syrup in there to sweeten it up, and then that's what I'm going to be drinking. So I have plenty of protein. I have enough fat. Now I didn't go for the full-fat turkey sausage because the regular sausage, because if I can pull it back, I will. There's very little carb in these, and so this is still really keto friendly. And the reason why is because I know that if you have an abundance of fat, you still have to, I mean, it still has calories, and you still want to burn the fat that's on your body, not the fat that you're eating. You want to burn the fat on your body, right? So I got to leave some room for that. So I'm going to be working in Weight Watcher friendly as well, I guess, right? But it's mostly going to be keto. Eggs that our little chickens are laying. They're laying their own little eggs now, and they are just beautiful. Look at that. They're kind of small, but they're really good. Every day they lay about 5 of them. All right, this is what I'm having for lunch. I have a drumstick. My chicken is roasted in the oven. And then I have zucchini. This is like a calabasitas recipe, so it's got a tiny bit of cheese on it and tomatoes and onions. And then I have cauliflower soup and also some of my truffle zest that I love so much on soup on the top. And I have the very last of the Diet Hansens. Remember I told you I'm going to use up all the diet soda that I have, and then I'm actually not going to buy diet soda for the rest of the month. And so this is my lunch. Good morning. All right, this is Tuesday morning, but I want to end this vlog here for yesterday. So I did a half an hour on the treadmill, pretty fast walking, and then I lifted some weights, and that was inside my house. So I didn't go to the gym for that. I didn't have time. And then I drank a lot of water. I've been doing good on my water. What else? Oh, I didn't show you that I had a small handful of macadamia nuts last night, and that was a little bit late. I probably shouldn't have had it that late, but I was like looking for something, and one of the things that has hit me is that I wanted to clarify too, because on the no junk food challenge, chips are not allowed, but my husband and I had talked about it since I'm doing keto, more or less, it seems like, and we're trying to stick with a lower carb way of eating. We decided that pork rinds were okay, and we don't consider that a chip because it's nothing but protein and fat, and it works into what we're doing and is something that we can work in and lean on for different reasons. So pork rinds we will be having this month, and then also as far as the no takeout and no fast food. Again, if we get into a pickle like we did the other day because we're showing a house and it ends up around a meal time or something, and we need to have something out and about, then we have to make the best decision that we can, and we will try to remember not to go through McDonald's and to go through something that is more healthy, right? To find something that's more healthy out there and be aware of that. But anyway, okay, so that clarified. I also wanted to let you know, one thing that's changing for me doing this is a lot of it, I can get stuck mindset, because when I'm eating a meal that's more keto and it's just more like a fatty meat and vegetables, sometimes I have to watch, and I started serving myself less, like on a smaller plate, because I'll get through like half and then I'll realize that it's not that much that I ate, but my satiation hits and it's already shut down. And so then I mentally push through, because mentally I get kind of anxious and I say, oh, that's not that much though, so if I don't eat the rest of this, I'm going to be hungry in an hour or two, and I don't want to be, so I make myself finish it, and I go beyond that satiety, and I don't think that's right, because then it kind of messes with my stomach a little bit. And what I'm going to do today is, when that hits, if I'm halfway through, I'm going to shut it down, and I'm just going to stop having more. And I'm going to try to bust through that mental block that says, I need to. And I think that, if I'm having higher carbs, usually that is true. If I only eat half of it, I will be hungry again. But I don't think that's necessarily true for the way that I'm eating right now. So I think I'm really going to try to listen to the satiety clue and see what that does, right? Because one thing I want to remember is, although keto is higher in fat for satiety, if you eat too much fat, you won't burn the fat that you have in your body, and that's what you want to do. So anyway, it's kind of it's a balancing act. So all right, let's get this day going, and I'll see you in a bit. All right, love you guys. Bye. So far, so good. Share with you really quick something I got in the mail from my good friend Sally. If anybody makes YouTube videos for Weight Watchers out there, you might know who I'm talking about. Sally is amazing, an amazing support, and she's just she's my angel. And I just really appreciate her friendship. And she sent me this not long ago. This beautiful, she knows I love butterflies, and she sent me this beautiful card, and look what else she sent me. It is a butterfly box, which is absolutely adorable. So beautiful. I just love it to bits. And look what else. There's a surprise in here. I needed to show this to you because it just lifted my spirits so much. And you know, I kind of needed that lately. Look inside. Do you know what those are? Look at this. They're little glass butterflies. And she sent me a whole flock of these butterflies. Aren't they beautiful? Absolutely beautiful. This just, the joy, I'm telling you. This is so beautiful. And she wrapped each one of these so delicately and so lovingly when she sent it. And I've unwrapped them all to look at them, but they're just a treasure to me. And when we move, I don't have them hung up yet because when we move, I'm going to have a real special place for them. Aren't they just gorgeous? Isn't this just like the most thoughtful thing ever? I mean, look how beautiful. How beautiful. Anyway, I just needed to show that to you because they're so lovely. And, you know, this is just like a millionth of how lovely Sally really is. You know, so I wanted to say thank you, Sally. If you're out there and you're watching this, this absolutely made my day, and I just needed to share this with everybody else because, oh my goodness, this is just like tremendous. So anyway, there you are. Isn't that beautiful? I just needed to share.